here, home sweet home, and it's a very nice day, but it's cold outside, so we're staying inside warm. But some reason the heater is way too dang high. But I don't know if I don't know if it's us or it's downstairs, the neighbors downstairs. But it's so dang warm. We got the fan turned on over there on the corner from us, and our light is not even on. So, do you want to turn it on real quick? No? Are we still good? Okay. So, this is a very nice. It's a very nice afternoon, and we're gonna start off with how Amber's been doing. She's been doing a lot of sleeping and a lot of dreaming lately, but she's wearing one of her new shirts, and she's got this right here, and I got it from Youngstown from the Juggalo's Family Gathering, and this shirt really describes who she is. Is fearless. She's not afraid of being seen in public at times, but in her heart, she's fearless. And that's pretty much all it describes about her. And is there anything else you want to talk about? No? Not really? Okay. So pretty much that she's been sleeping a lot and dreaming. And that's pretty much it as so far. And we got a lot of things we need to talk about, and you guys, you know the routine. Once we're done talking about the updates about ourselves and how we've been and all that, then we'll bring it to you, and you can ask questions, you can start a conversation, all that fun stuff with us. So we don't even mind if we spend an hour with you, 2 hours. Because our biggest mark right now is 2 hours of hanging out with Amber. So it'll be up to all of you if you want to hang out with us much longer than that or whatever. So we'll let you know when it's time for the questions and comments and stuff like that. Start a conversation. We'll let you know about that. So, what? Okay. Alright, I'll get straight to it. So, the first things that we're going to talk about is St. Patrick's Day. We hardly celebrated St. Patrick's Day, but we did one thing on doing that. She and I did a photo shoot, and we want to share some pictures. So, there's one of our pictures that we did, and, shit. That's our cover right there. That's the cover. Let me get it to the other picture. Here's another one. And it's me and her at the jungle with my grandfather's tiger. My grandfather loved that tiger when he was alive. There's another one. That's when it was edited. That was the unedited. So that's a picture of us right there. And that's the other one, and she had a bigger smile on that one, so I got her laughing a little bit, so she smiled a lot bigger in that one. And that's not all. That is not all. We got some pictures of by herself that was unedited, and it was just her and grandfather's tiger. Okay. Here's a photo of me and her when I was carrying her in my arms. And she loved it. And it took us a couple of tries to get it perfect. And I loved every second of it. This is our all-time favorite picture. This is our favorite picture of all. The piggyback ride. Of me holding her, grabbing a hold of her legs, and she's got her arms around my neck. She loved that the most. That's her all-time favorite picture. That is her favorite picture. Okay, and I think there's one more. There's one more photo. And I think it's her showing off her St. Patrick's t-shirt. Here's the last one right here. And it's her smiling in her shirt. And you can go on Instagram and you can read what everything is on there, what the shirt says, and all that. So we pretty much did St. Patrick's photos. We just did a photo shoot, and during St. Patrick's Day, I was at the Juggalo's family gathering this year, and I had such a blast on this year's Juggalo's family gathering in Youngstown, Ohio. So I went to Youngstown at St. Patrick's Day, and I got there like at least close to 4-hour drive from where I was working at Crocs, and I got up there at least 4 hours, and it was a heck of a trip, and I surprised my Juggalo sister a little bit. I surprised her because she pretty much didn't even know that I was showing up, but I did say that I was going to come up Thursday night, and I didn't even know if I was going to be like later than the time I should, what I said, or earlier than I said. So I showed up there, and the first thing that we did when we got there, we went to the bar. That's right. My Juggalo family and I just went to the bar, just like that. So there were a couple things that I really enjoyed, and it was drinking with all the ladies. My Juggalo sister Sunny D and my Juggalo sister Erin. I drank with those two ladies. We took a photo together, and we just had so much fun. But that's not all. My Juggalo sister's boyfriend, and he and I just played a couple games of pool. And we played pool, we drank, and all that shit. We had a blast. But there was a blooper that happened that night. When Aaron and I was about to get a refill or another drink, the bartender made a little mistake. She requested another drink, right? And I requested a different drink. I wanted the Sunset Tequila. So the bartender did that, and when Aaron was asking for another drink, the bartender gave the same thing to her. And she told me that she don't drink that. That's not what she requested. So guess what happened? I took them both. I took mine and hers of Sunset Tequila. So I had 2 extra drinks. So, but the bartender went back and made a fresh one for Aaron, and it went fine for the rest of the night. So pretty much we got drunk on St. Patrick's Day, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then on the next day that I was up at the Juggalo's family gathering, we all pretty much just hanged out, just like regular people would, just watch a little TV, listen to music, stuff like that. And my Juggalo mama, my mama, the Juggalo mama, she appeared, and she couldn't even get her arms off of me. She kept hugging me and hugging me and hugging me. That's how much she missed me. So she pretty much missed me for almost a whole year apart. I think it's been almost a year since I haven't been with my Juggalo family. My Juggalo mama cannot get her hands off of me. And we did a shot together, and I did something really funny on her visit. I tried to lie about something, but I forgot to say one thing until I rephrased it, but she caught me right before I rephrased it, and she did something to me. She gave me a shot of hot sauce for trying to pull that off. So I took a shot of some hot sauce, and it burned my mouth. It burned. But I deserved it. I will admit it, I did deserve it. So she didn't want to leave at all. And she did have a time limit because she don't like her landlord that picks her up to drive her to places or whatever. She had a time limit, and her landlord does not like to drive at night. So, on the end, right before the day was over, she didn't want to leave. She just kept on hanging around with me and all that. She was enjoying herself. She was getting so damn drunk and toxic. I was drinking also. Everybody was drinking. The entire Juggalo family was drinking. But we had a blast. We were having a good time. And when her landlord showed up, well, the landlord didn't show up, but a Juggalo brother arrived. And what was his name again? Hang on a sec. I forget what the Juggalo's brother that was just hanging out with this past time. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to figure out the guy that the brother that joined us. Let me get to my KEP Worldwide on Instagram so I can. I'm talking about the guy that did the stunt at the bowling alley. And it was hilarious. And his name was... I forget what his name is. God damn it. I forget what his name is. But I'm going to show you guys the video that just happened at the bowling alley. That's the other thing that we just did. And it was on Friday right before Juggalo Mama showed up. My Juggalo sister, Juggalo brother, and myself, the three of us, just went to bowling. So we played a couple games of bowling. So here's the video right here. And I'm going to see if you guys can get a very good view of it. And it's on YouTube, and it's on Instagram, and it's on Facebook, and all that. So I'm talking about this guy right here. Look at that. How could something like that happen? It was hilarious. And I was not expecting seeing anything like that. And just like I said, just like you saw in the video, it was up, and then some reason it went back down right when he released the ball. And failed. So his name will come around in my head. It will come around. So I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to give it some time to think about what his name was. But my Juggalo brother was the one that made that stunt. But it happened unexpected. But he did get a little pissed off because he said he was ripped off. That was wrong. But I just can't believe I caught that on camera. I still can't believe it. So, on that Saturday, my Juggalo brother volunteered to take her home. So it was him, Mama, myself, and Aaron. We went to drop her off, took her home. And after that, we just hung out for a little bit longer right before calling it a night. And then Sunday, that was the day that I was supposed to leave. And I left in the afternoon, and it took me at least close to 4 hours to get home. And it was fun. So this year's Juggalo's Family Gathering, it was a blast. And we had a few people that were trash talking about us hanging out, but it was all over with. But just like I said, we had a blast, and it's actually the best one yet. But the number one thing that I love the most about it is that bowling. That bowling fail. That was the best out of the entire weekend. But my second one is drinking with everybody. We drank together. We had a blast. We had laughs. We had an amazing time. And I'm proud being a Juggalo. Whoop, whoop. And now we got some more updates. And starting tomorrow, I go back to school. So I'm on semester 4 now. But this is going to be the toughest one yet. And the reason why I say it's going to be the toughest is because I got to take math. Algebra. So I got algebra on Monday. I got radio on Tuesday. And then Thursday, I got video. So I'm on my last semesters of video and radio. My last classes. My last final classes before the final semester of the final semester. So I'm about to go on semester 4, and once I complete that, I got one more to go. So I'm almost completely done with school. Almost. And I just can't believe it's getting closer to that. And it's going to be challenging because algebra is not one of my strengths. Math is pretty much my weakness. I can do the basics. I can add, subtract, multiply, and divide, rounding stuff, and small things like that. But algebra, it's a pain in the ass. And I've been in special classes most of my life. And this is going to be a huge challenge. A big-time challenge. So I'll be starting my 4th semester tomorrow. And I got 15 weeks of it. And then after that, I get another 2-week break. And I'll be going back to Youngstown for another Juggalo's family gathering during the summertime. Because we brainstormed about what should we do in the summer. And there was one thing. A bonfire. I want a bonfire. So hopefully we'll get that chance. And probably maybe, just maybe. Should I tell him? Amber wants to go to the summertime. She wants to go to the Juggalo's family gathering in the summer. So I just gotta talk to my Juggalo family and see what they say about it. And just like your hair's getting into your face, baby. Yes, I'm brushing your hair off your face. So, in the summer family Juggalo's family gathering, she wants to join it. She wants to be part of it. So I just gotta talk to my Juggalo family and see what they say about it. And hopefully they'll allow her in. And just like the actual Juggalo gathering of the Juggalos that is happening in August this year, I'm planning on going to it. And I'm planning on taking her along with me. Because I want Amber to explore the world that I've been wanting to explore for the past 2 years. And just like I said, I was supposed to go in 2020, but the dumbass COVID ruined it. They had to cancel it. And then the second time was last year. I couldn't go to it because I had a skin abscess injury on myself. So all my money went to my hospital bill. So that ruined it. So this year, I'm going to stay healthy, and I'm going to go to my first ever gathering of the Juggalos in August. I am not missing this year. So I'm going to try to see about taking her to the Juggalos family gathering at Youngstown in the summertime, and I'm going to take her to the gathering of the Juggalos in August. So I'm planning on doing all that. So I think we pretty much covered almost everything. So we covered everything. So you want to turn things to the fans? Oh, there's one more thing. Tonight is the Oscars. I almost forgot about that. Let's talk about the Oscars real quick. What's going on here? Let me get on my laptop and I'll take a look. Okay. Oh, she wants to look along with me, so... Okay, she's gonna help me out a little bit. Okay. I see one of the categories for actor of leading role. I would say that that award should go to Will Smith on King Richard. Will Smith is a hell of an actor, and I would say he deserves that. He deserves that award. He's one hell of an actor. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to root for two people for the actress of a leading role. I got two choices in that category. The first one is Nicole Kidman, and the other one is Kristen Stewart. Because I grew up with Kristen Stewart. I grew up with her. So, I'm rooting for those two women to win that award tonight at the Oscars for leading role. Okay, and there's an animated feature film category. Costume design, directing. That's one of the things I want to do in life. After I graduate, that's one of the things I want to do. I want to do producing, directing. I want to video edit. I want to do all that. But if I ever get myself into directing, I can go to the Oscars and see if I get nominated for directing. And I would say for best directing, I would say The West Side Story to win that. So I'm rooting for that. So I'm rooting for The West Side Story to win the directing. And the film editing, that's another thing that I want to do. And I already announced it. I want a video edited. So for the film editing, shoot, man, there's some good ones. We got Don't Look Up, King Richard, The Power of the Dog, and Tick Tock Boom. I have never seen any of these films, but I know a few people, but not all of them, because I've been not watching brand new films lately. So I'm just going to take a wild guess for this. I would say for the best editing would be probably King Richard. So I'm just going to guess. I'm not making an actual decision, but I'm going to say probably King Richard or The Power of the Dog. I haven't seen the movies, but I'm just going to root for whoever I want for film editing. That's the other thing that I want to do. I want to do directing, film editing. There are some things that I want to do after I graduate. And there's a music category, best picture, okay. So producers can be listed for best picture. That's pretty cool. I'm seeing the producers are listed in there and all that. That's pretty cool. Okay. And I would say the Local Rice Pizza, if that's how to pronounce that first word, I would say that movie could earn probably the best picture. And also The West Side Story, because I think those two films are actually love stories, I think. So I would say probably those two will earn the best picture. Production design, I'm really not sure about that, but I will think about that after I graduate, about production design. There's categories for short films, for sound. I've been doing a lot of that, Virtual effects, writing, and I love to write, so I love to write my own stories and all that. That's how I've been doing for the relationship with the doll series. I'm still writing on that. And that's pretty much all the categories that I'm actually focusing on this night. But hopefully it'll be a good one. And I'm so shocked that it's turning 94 years of the Oscars. 94 years. That's just incredible. Really incredible. Okay. Well, we just covered all that. We talked about the St. Patrick's Day, the Juggalos family gathering, and we talked about my ICB news of me going back to school. And so we're going to leave it all to you guys. So let's talk to all of you fans. So let's communicate, ask questions, comments. Let's talk about anything. So I'm going to go onto the chat. So here we go. Now it's all your guys' turn now. Okay. Crack Joint, can't wait for Vinny and Amber. So hello there. Hello. Lucas Harper says happy Sunday. So happy Sunday to you. Middle-aged Dickhead says hi everybody. So that's pretty cool. Alright. We got a couple fans that loves the pictures of our St. Patrick's photos. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Booger Boy says howdy Vince, howdy Amber. Hello. Okay. Crack Joint says whoop whoop, whoop whoop. Back to you. Luke Harper says, will there be It's My Life video about the Juggalo gathering? Yes, there will be. And I'm going to try to get it all put together probably sometime this week. So the Juggalos family gathering is going to be on video sometime this week. So I just got to find the right time to do it because I'm going back to school tomorrow. So hopefully I can find some time to get them edited, put together, and all that. So I probably might get to work on it probably tonight if I don't have anything planned or anything. So I might get to that. So hopefully I can get it done by the night, but sometime this week the video is going to be up. Okay, some fans said, who's the hottie with the doll? That will be me, I guess. But Amber's more than a doll. She's more than that. Aren't you? And you're getting hair all on your face again. What's up with you, babe? Love you. Alright. Okay, Booger Boy is saying, Amber smiling is enchanting. You're a lucky man, Vince. Thank you, Booger Boy. Thank you. That's a good comment there. Thank you so much. Okay, Lucas Harper said, what was the lie you told? I honestly made a mistake of how I traveled to the Juggalo's family gathering. I should have said that I walked. I was saying that I walked. But I caught myself that I was riding on my Juggalo sister's car on the next day. So Juggalo mother caught me on that lie. She asked me, how did you get here? And I was like, I walked. And then I caught myself that my Juggalo sister dropped me off. And that's when I had to take a shot of hot sauce. And it burned my mouth, and I was like, I'm not going to lie anymore. And this is how I live my life. I do 99% of the time not to lie or talk way too fast. Because I do have oxygen damage to my brain. Is that I had to think before I speak. But if I speak a little too fast, it might come out wrong, but I will correct myself. And I always do. So if I made a little mistake or I stuttered a little bit or whatever, I correct it. And that's what I did. So she caught me at the last second, and she was like, nope, I'm not going to let you get away from it. I'm not going to let you get away this time. You're going to take a shot of hot sauce, and you're going to like it. And that's what I did. So I didn't have much of a choice. But she saw that I was brave enough to do it. So she got me on that. Okay, We'll help you with your math homework, Lucas Harper says. Well, if I have any questions, I will let you know. So thanks for that. Thanks for that heads up. Okay. Crack Joint says, does Amber have to pay for a ticket to the Gathering of the Juggalos, or would she get in for free? Well, for me, I'm going to try to get her in for free. So I'm going to buy my tickets, and hopefully they'll let me get through. And if I have to buy another ticket, I'll get her one. So I will pay for both of us. So I just got to wait and see. So I'm going to buy myself a ticket. I'm going to take her along with me. And I'm going to see what they say. So hopefully I can get her in for free. So I'm crossing my fingers on that. Hopefully I can get her in for free. So that's what my game plan is. Alright. What's Amber's favorite Joker's card? Well, she hasn't heard all about the Joker cards, but she heard stories about them. And her favorite one is the same one as mine. My all-time favorite Joker's card is the Ringmaster. In the Ringmaster, I fight him every single day. Every single day. Ever since I learned about him, I fight him every single day. So all the negative thoughts, the hate, the anger, and the sins I committed in my past and everything, and all the bad things that have been going on around me, he gets bigger and stronger. But the more that I love everybody, do good things, good deeds, and good things for others, he gets smaller and weaker, and I kick his ass. So it gives me an opportunity to be myself. So I have two choices: bow down to him, or stand up, continue being who I am, and kick his ass. And that's what I've been doing every single day. And I would say that's probably her favorite Joker's card too, is the Ringmaster. Okay. Alright. Okay, the next thing is, Vince, behind Amber's right shoulder sits another doll. What's the story behind that one? Thanks for these streams. I love the look of inside the companion doll lifestyle. Well, that is our daughter, Lily. So we usually just she is a doll from the WWE, and we count her as as just we call her as our daughter. So that's our evil daughter. And ever since she first debuted in WWE, I just love Alexa Bliss's heel character with Lily, and all the special things has just happened with the Lily doll, and I was like, oh my god. I love the character. I love what Alexa Bliss does with the doll, and I figured myself, maybe I should get my very own Lily doll. And that's exactly what I did. And that's all pretty much I can say about it. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Okay, let's see here. What else we got? Would you ever have a baby with Amber? No. I would not have a baby with her, but we're just going to count as pets as our kids. So if we ever decide to have, like, kids or whatever, we'll just have pets. Because we treat pets as kids also. We feed them, we wash them, we take care of them. So it's pretty much easier at taking care of a newborn child. That's just me. I'm just not ready to be a parent of a child right now. But I'm a proud uncle, though. I'm very proud of being an uncle, and I am an uncle to a lot of kids. And my sister has got a second one on the way. And I can't wait for that. So I'm looking forward to meeting my new niece or my new nephew whenever my sister gives birth. So I'm looking forward to it. And let's see, anything else we got? Amber's down with the clown. Just a tiny bit. She's not all the way there yet. Not all the way there. But she listens to it when I listen to it. So, when I listen to ICB, she listens to ICB. So, whenever time I listen to them, she listens along with me. So, I would say pretty much like as that. Alright, let me see what else is going on. Alright, so what do you guys are saying real quick? Hang on, if you sorry if you see my hand and shit. Alright. Okay. Alright. Does Amber ever pass gas? What the hell? Where did you get that from? Babe, is there something you're not telling me? Do you pass gas at times? Not much as I do? Oh my gosh. I love you, baby. You got your answer. She pretty much admits it, but not as much as I do. That sounds pretty much fucked up, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else we got going on? Let me go through the list again here. Sorry about my hand, guys. Sorry about my hand. But my laptop's acting up. But I'm gonna check out what's going on. Why doesn't Amber dress like a juggalo? Well, she don't dress like a juggalo because she's a little bit different than me. She's a little different than me. What she is, she dresses as herself. And she likes to show the world what her personality is. She likes to wear her personality. And she's a tomboy. And she likes wearing clothes that describes who she is. Like this shirt right here, fearless. Because she's fearless. She's not scared. And there's a lot of other shirts that describes her. We got a big drawer of clothes that describes who she is. And that's pretty much all I can say. She likes wearing clothes that describes who she is. And as of right now, she's not into the Juggalo clothes right now. But whenever she finds one that she likes, she'll let me know about it, and I'll get it for her. So that's pretty much all I can do. Okay, how is Amber's skeleton holding up? Well, she's sitting down right now. She's sitting down, and she's still strong. But as of right now, for the update, her legs are starting to wear off a little bit, but she's still living strong. She's still living strong as ever. I've been taking care of her. I've been washing her. I've been doing my responsibility of taking care of. She was a disabled person. Like she was a disabled human. And I treat her like I always do. And I'm proud of it. So she's still living strong, and I'm really happy. Alright. Okay. Somebody's got a very good question. Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar? That's another thing that we got coming up is WrestleMania. And I'm looking forward to WrestleMania this year. I'm looking forward to it. And so is her. So is Amber. She's excited about it. And we do have a difference between each other. And you know it right. Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. So you can guess who's room for Roman Reigns. And who is room for Brock Lesnar. So we're going to go ahead and say it out loud. I got Brock Lesnar. And her, she's Roman Reigns. She's room for Roman Reigns to become the unified Universal Champion. And me, I'm room for Brock Lesnar. So, there you go. So, that's the vote for the biggest match of the year of WrestleMania. So, looking forward to that. And let me see here. Let me get on something here. Okay. Let me add an account real quick. And yes, I'm talking to my tablet here. I'm talking to my tablet because my computer is being a pain in the ass right now. If it'll ever get back to normal here. All it is, it's been freezing up. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's been freezing up. Okay, hang on a sec. Alright. Let me get this in. Okay. Alright. See if it loads up. Alright. Let's see if it loads up. Okay. Alright. Now let's see if I can see the it's gotta be somewhere on here. It's gotta be somewhere. Let's see here. I'm trying to get the chat on here. I'm trying. Alright, let me go back on here so I can answer you guys again. Okay. Okay. How many siblings do you have? Well, for me, I have 2 siblings. I got a brother and a sister. I'm the first oldest. I'm the oldest. My sister is the second oldest, and my little brother is the third. So my sister, she has 1 child. She's got a daughter, and she's got a second one on the way. And my brother, he's got 1 child, but I don't think he's ever going to see that child because he's locked up in jail. So I don't know what's going to happen with his child. But as of right now, his child is in foster care, and his still to be wife, but soon to be going to be his ex, if it ever happens. She's trying to get the children back. But somehow, I really don't know what's going to happen because I don't know the whole story that went on. All I know is that I was told that my brother's in jail. That's all that was said. So I don't know what's going to happen with his child, but he did have a baby girl. So I don't know if I'm ever going to see my niece of his child. I don't know if I'm ever going to see her. But I do see my sister's daughter, and she is a princess, and I love her a lot. And I'm very proud to be Uncle Vinny. I'm proud of it. So I'm looking forward to my sister's other child. whenever the time is up. But I think she told me it's supposed to be around September or whenever. I don't know. I have to get a little bit more information about that. So I'll let you all know about it when that day comes. Have Amber and I ever gotten in a fight? No. We never got in a fight. And that's the one thing that we want to focus on, is to have a loving relationship. No fights, no arguments, no nothing. Just drama-free, stress-free. Just enjoy life. That's the way we want it. And I'm very happy of being with her and calling her as my own. I love you too. So we do whatever it takes not to fight. So the only time that we had a little bit of an argument was money wise. But I already discussed with her that I know how much to spend, how much the bills are, and the list goes on. So I've been going through time and time on managing the money and all that stuff, and me and her don't have to stress so much. So we do whatever it takes to avoid any arguments or anything. So far, for almost 2 years, we've been happy ever since. And that's the best thing about a relationship, is happiness, love, trust, respect, loyalty. It's something I always want in a relationship. Because I don't like to fight, I don't like to argue, I don't like any of that. I just want to be in a drama and stress-free relationship with nobody getting involved, and everyone deserves to be happy. And I know you all agree with it. We all want to be happy. And that's the one thing about it. And we love one another. We have to learn to love everyone. It doesn't matter if it's a neighbor, a stranger, a friend, a family member, or even women like her. They all deserve to be loved. They all deserve it. Everyone deserves it. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Yep, somebody agrees with me that we all deserve to be happy. Every single one of us. Every one of us deserves it. And that's why I say on every single video, be good and love one another. That means a world to me. Because this world is so damn sad. Just like the war that we're having right now at Ukraine or whatever's taking place. We have a war going on. And there's so much hate. And it's killing a lot of people, and I just don't like seeing that stuff. I don't like seeing that. I don't like seeing people going to war. I don't like it. But there's nothing we can do about it. It happens. And it's up to all of us to change that. Hopefully when it ends, hopefully it will spread more love and less hate. That's what I want to see in this world. Alright. Does Amber have nightmares? You have a few times? She always lets me know when she has a nightmare. Whenever she has a nightmare, she asks me to come close to her. While if I'm asleep or I'm awake. She will let me know about it. I will feel inside my heart. Just like when I have a nightmare, I put my arms around her. And I just talk to her in her ear, whisper in her ear, or I can gently wake her up and talk to her a little bit. I let her know when I have a nightmare. So whenever I have nightmares, I put my arms around her. I wake up and I put my arms around her. And I let myself know that it was just a dream. And just like her, she does the same thing. So whenever she has a nightmare and I feel it inside my heart that she did, I put my arms around her. And let her know that it's okay, it's just a dream, it's not real. And there are nightmares that can be scary. And I know for a fact, I know about that. Your brain can play with you a lot, pretty much. I don't know where we can get nightmares from or whatever, but your brain will play games with you. And it did to me a few times. And it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I do have memories of 9/11. On September 11, 2001, or if that's when it took place, yeah, I do have memories of September 11th. I was in school that day. I was in junior high, and when we found out about it, we turned on the TV and we saw that one of the towers was on fire, and then the planes hit the other building. It was sad. So we just stopped class and we watched the TV in the classroom and we watched everything that went on. And that's something I won't forget, and it's still sad at this day. Alright. Somebody has got, what hobbies does Amber like? Well, one of them, she likes football. And she's a football fan, and she loves the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ohio State Buckeyes. And her other hobbies is listening to music, watching YouTube, watching TV, play the Super Nintendo. She likes doing that. And she loves nature. She likes to go into nature. And she hasn't been going out much because the weather's been going up and down, up and down, up and down. To warm, cold, warm, cold, warm, cold. And it's just ridiculous. Really ridiculous. It seems like it's got a mind of its own, I should say. And it's crazy. So I already told her that I'm going to take her out to this one park that is surrounded by roses in Columbus. So I'm planning on taking her out so we can do a photo shoot there. And also, there's a couple other things that I want to try to get her out. I want to try to get her out and she can explore the places I went to and some other very nice parks to visit because she loves nature. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much her hobbies, pretty much. But if there's any more, I will let you know about it probably next time. With Amber's thoughts about the Barbie dolls, pretty much nothing. Pretty much. Because she's not interested in Barbie dolls, like girl stuff or whatever, the toys or whatever. She's not even focusing on that. All she is focusing on day by day, living her life day by day with me. And so far, she's enjoying life. She's really enjoying it. She got to travel to places that she ever thought possible. Like going the trip to Pittsburgh. She didn't even thought that we're going to go to Pittsburgh for the recording of Relationship with a Doll. When I put it in the storyline, she didn't even know at first that we're actually going to go to Pittsburgh. And we did. And she fell in love with the city. She loves Pittsburgh. And it's just like going to Indianapolis for a weekend. She did not expect that either. But she was very excited. We got her clothes all packed up. We got her perfume and the stuff that she needed. It was all packed up. It was in her Ohio State Buckeyes book bag. We got it all packed up, and she was so excited to get out of this place and go to another adventure. Excuse me. So she had a blast at Annapolis. She loved it. And including myself. I really enjoyed it myself too. And it was a blast. We had a lot of fun there. And there's other things that she likes doing. And about aliens, I would say about aliens, I believe in aliens, but I haven't seen one yet. But if they ever come around, I won't treat them any differently. And with her, she hasn't seen one, and I don't know. We just gotta wait till down the road, whatever happens. Alright, what is Amber's favorite thing about me? The thing that she loves most about me is how I take care of her, how I bath her, and when I spend time with her. That's pretty much the things that she enjoys about me. Her favorite thing about me is my passion. I give her so much love, and I treat her no other different. I treat her like she's actually human. And I really miss having a human partner. I do miss it. But with her, I'm happy no matter what. And just like I say, one day a human woman will come around in my life. I'm just waiting on it. And I'm not rushing it because I'm in school. I work 10 hours a day, and I go to school for 5. So that's 15 hours a day. And she doesn't beg for attention. She don't beg for anything from me. She knows when I let her know that let's spend some time together or whatever. But I talk to her every single night. I tell her how my day is, how work went, how school went. She's happy. And communication is the number one thing on every relationship, and that's the other thing that she likes about me is communication. And I have nothing to hide, and we talk about pretty much everything together. That's how every relationship should be, is no hiding secrets, no lies, no nothing. You have to be faithful to your partner, and you gotta love them for who they are. And that's number one thing about it. And that's very important on every relationship. So the one thing that she loves about me is everything I do with her. She loves me when I wash her. She loves me when I dress her. She loves me when I take her out and play video games with her, watch TV with her. She loves all that. And she enjoys every ounce of it. So pretty much spending time with me is all that she appreciates the most. So she appreciates every second, minute, hour, and day that she gets a chance to spend time with me and I spend time with her. And that's how every relationship should be. There should be no sadness in a relationship. There should not be any anger. It should involve just two things: happiness and love. That's what every relationship should be. Alright. Alright. Another question is, has Amber ever been racist? No. She ain't racist at all. And just like me, I'm not racist either. I accept every single person. Just as long as you give me respect, you are accepted by me. So it doesn't matter what color you are, what you stand for. You're accepted. I'll accept everybody. Just as long as you give me love and respect, you get right back. So, no, she ain't racist. Because love is the most important thing to her. That's one thing about her is love. And that's why her last name is Love Doll for right now. Because she is a doll full of love. Lots of love. And she wants to be loved by everybody. She would like to be loved by everybody. And also accepted. But she is really happy and blessed that she has me. Because I'm the one that made her. She was made for me. And I'm really proud to have her in my life. And the number one thing about her is love. That's the number one thing about her. So no, she ain't racist. Have I ever wished upon a star? No. I had never tried to do the Ted thing. Ted the teddy bear, when he came to life, that a kid that wished upon a star, a shooting star, and the teddy bear came to life. No, I haven't done that yet. And I don't think I will. I really don't know about that. So, no, I didn't wish upon a star, so, no. Why is Buzz Lightyear Amber's favorite hero? Well, why you like Buzz so much? Well, she gave an answer. He is the coolest toy ever made. That's pretty much it. He's a superhero and the coolest toy in the world. But she is looking forward to seeing the Lightyear movie that is coming out later this summer. That's another thing I'll be doing. I'm going to be getting 2 tickets for me and her to go to the movie theater, and we're going to see that movie. She's going to see it. That's going to be her first time experiencing a movie theater and also seeing a movie with me. Since I've seen a couple of people done it, a couple of people has allowed women like her to go to a movie theater. I've seen it. So I'm going to give myself a chance to take her out on an actual date. I'm going to take her to the movie theater and we're going to see Lightyear together. So I'm looking forward to seeing behind the story of Buzz Lightyear. That's pretty much what the movie is about. Is some man named Buzz Lightyear and becomes who he was and become a superhero. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I have to look it up again. But she and I is going to be looking forward to seeing the Lightyear movie. We're going to be looking forward to it. Am I going to be scared of having Amber surrounded by the bonfire? She ain't going to be that close to the bonfire. She won't be that close. We don't actually sit very close to a bonfire. We don't even sit that close. We have at least like 3 to 4 feet away from the bonfire, and we still feel the heat, but not as much. But the only time we'll get right close to the bonfire or whatever is probably melting marshmallows, making s'mores, something like that. That's probably how we'll get close. But I just love sitting in front of a bonfire, like 3 to 4 feet away from it. I just love being in front of it. So she won't be that close. She ain't going to be that close. And she said that just to make sure that nothing bad happens to her, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure nothing happens to her. So I told her, so I just let her know that we're going to be at least 3 to 4 feet away from it. And it shouldn't be that hot. As long as you stay away from it, like at least 3 to 4 feet, you shouldn't feel that much heat. But whenever I decide to melt s'mores or whatever, melt marshmallows, I'll get right close to it and melt it up and then get back to her. So, she won't be that close. I don't sit that close. Alright. What's Amber's relationship with my mom? My mom hasn't met her yet. But she saw pictures of her, but she not seen her in person yet. Alright. Okay, here's this question. Do I have any pets right now? Yes, I do. I do have a cat. And she's up in Youngstown right now. And the place that I'm staying at right now, I'm staying here for one more year. And I'm not allowed having pets. Because I got carpet and hard floor. It is a carpet and hard floor, and I'm not allowed having any pets right now. But I do have a cat. It's a female cat. She's at Youngstown right now, being taken care of my Juggalo family. So my Juggalo family is taking care of her, and once next year comes around, 2023, I'm going to be looking for another place. And it's not going to be in Ohio, because I'm making it official that I'm moving out of state next year. So I can go along with my career. It might be Pittsburgh, it might be Indianapolis, or it might be in Kentucky. I don't know where I'm going to end up yet. So I'm going to be looking for jobs that will go with my career. And if I get accepted, that's probably where I'm going to move. So I'm right between three places. It's going to be in Kentucky, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where I'm planning on moving out to. And I'm going to be looking forward to it next year. Because I've been living here for almost 3 years. I've been living here for 3 years. And I think it's time to follow my dream. And once I graduate from here, I'm going to start a brand new life. A brand new beginning. And I'm going to make it a good one. So it's going to be a little challenging of moving out, but I'm going to make it. I am going to make it, and it's going to become successful, and I'm going to make sure it's good. So I'm going to pretty much say that. Why am I looking at those three cities? Well, Indianapolis, Indiana is one of my favorite cities I love to travel. And it's got every attraction that I love so much. They got a zoo there. They got arenas. They got a football stadium. They got amusement parks. They got almost anything I can think of what I enjoy in life. So, Indianapolis, Indiana is one of my favorite cities I love to travel. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, it's got almost the same thing. A stadium, arenas, attractions. That's pretty much all I can think of because I only been in Pittsburgh one time. And I really enjoyed my visit in Pittsburgh. And especially her. She loved every second of it. She loved it. And Kentucky, I do have some family members in Kentucky, and they said they would take me in for no cost. But I haven't seen much attractions of entertainment down in Kentucky. But I just haven't made the decision yet. So I'm right between three different states. Pennsylvania, Indiana, and Kentucky. That's probably where I'll move at next year. But I'll find out when that time comes. And that's pretty much all I can say. But I'll keep everybody in touch and all that. Where am I originally from? I was born right here in Dayton, Ohio. And the hospital no longer exists anymore. So I was born in Dayton, Ohio. I grew up most of my life in Piqua, Ohio. I spent most of my life there. And then I lived a little bit in Troy. And I lived in Sydney in my high school years. I lived in Brookville. I lived in almost everywhere in Miami Valley, pretty much. And so I lived in those places, those cities, but most of the cities I lived at is Piqua and Sydney. Because I lived in Sydney through my high school years, and Piqua pretty much most of my life. And I've been in a few cities before. And for Dayton, I've been here for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years now. And I had no stress, no drama, no nothing. And that's how I want my happiness to be. That's how I want my life to be, is no stress, no drama, no nothing. Just complete happiness. Because it's not healthy to have drama in your life and have stress about things. It's not good. So I do whatever it takes to keep good vibes in my life and keep it positive and just live the life that I want to. Just 100% happiness and love. Alright, somebody just said whoop whoop, and I'm saying it back. Whoop whoop, back to you. Alright, anything else that you guys want to ask or communicate with us or whatever? And as of right now, I'm going to go towards the TV real quick. And you can tell I'm looking away because I'm looking at the TV right in front of us. Let's see what's good on here. Holy crap! Gattingan's Island. It's on TV right now. Holy crap! Men's basketball tournament. I don't hardly care for it. I don't hardly care for the Final Four or whatever. I'm not a big fan of it. But the red carpet of Oscars continues on throughout the night. All the way till 5. And then the red carpet show will begin at 6:30. And then the Oscars will begin at 8. And it ends all the way to 11. Shit. Okay. Alright. That's good to know. Alright. So I'm just going to go ahead and put Gattingan's Island on. Alright. Let's see what else. What does Amber want for her birthday? Well, her birthday's not until May 20th. So on May 20th, what do you want for your birthday, babe? She said there's only one thing that she wants. She's not expecting any gifts, but there's one thing that she wants. It's to spend time with me. That's all she wants, is just my time with her. And I'm going to tell you that this much. She loved her birthday. She loved it last year. I gave her a cake. She got some gifts. She got movies. She's got Shawn Michaels DVDs. She loved it. And she really enjoyed that cake, that strawberry cake. And she was not expecting any gifts at all or anything like that. All she wanted was to spend time with me. And she wants the same thing as this year. It's just to spend time with me. That's all she wants for her birthday, is to spend time with me. Ain't that right, babe? I love you too. So that's pretty much all I can say about it. How is your experience at Crocs? Well, at Crocs, business has been going slow lately for the shipping department. That's the department that I'm working at, is shipping. And it's been going a little slow, but hopefully it picks back up. Because I left work a few times. Left work early a few times. But the business should be getting back up. Probably, hopefully, by next month of April. So hopefully it picks up. And we got a new building building up around Crocs. I think we got another building building up. So the business is growing. So receiving is going to be going to the new building, and shipping is going to stay in the original building. And with the second building that we have, I don't know what's going to happen to that, but all I can say is the business is growing. We're growing. It's just been going slow lately, but hopefully it picks up by next month. So Crocs has been going really good for me so far. What would I do if somebody hits on Amber? Amber's just going to let it go. Because there were no fights took place in the gathering. No fights at all. So if anybody says anything good about her, that she's beautiful, she's pretty, it's going to put a smile on her face. And she's going to say thank you. Just like if some girl says something about me, like they like my jersey, or they say it's nice to meet me and stuff like that, I'll say right back, thank you. All I'm going to do is all respect, because there is no fight that takes place at the gathering. As of so far, all the things I've been hearing about the gathering, there was no fights at all. So if anybody hits on her or anything like that, she's going to let it go. Just like me. I'm just going to let it go, because Juggalos are family. Juggalos are family. And I'm going to be happy no matter what. So if they say anything good about her, I'm going to say thank you. Because I love having her this way. I like dressing her this way. It shows the world that she's happy. And I don't dress her in lingerie or stuff like that and leave her that way like most people do. I like dressing her like if she was a regular human. That's how I like it. And she's happy. She's a happy companion doll. She's happy. Alright, back to Crocs. Yeah, there are 2 separate shifts. There are 3 separate shifts. There's one is first shift, there's a second shift, and there's a weekend shift. So, I work in the first shift. And I feel like I'm back in morning school again. That's how I feel. And that's how I like it. I like it when I work in mornings, because that just starts my day and all that. So, all right, hold on a second. Looks like my computer's coming right back, as it looks like. Yep, here we go. We are back. The chat is back on. So let's see what else is going on. Alright. Okay. We're going to go back a little bit. So, did your best friend get her anything this year? Yeah, she did. Yeah, he did. He gave her a Pittsburgh Steelers football for her birthday. And she still has it in the bag. She still has it in the bag. And, why do you keep it in the bag, babe? You don't want nothing to happen to it? And plus, it's got Steelers on it. That's why that she keeps it in the bag. So, yes, he did. He got her a football. Alright. Do you follow any other channels that are about companion dolls? Yeah, there's one. And it's J Dog King Hefna, which all of you should know him. And I follow him, and I like his spirit. I like his spirit, and I like how he does on each video that he does. He does a video almost every day, and he takes his girls out in the public, and I like what he does. So yes, I do follow another person that involves women like her, and it's J Dog King Hefna. That's who I follow. So there you go. I answered that one. If Amber wanted to also date a male doll, would you let her? If it was a male doll, I ever thought of that, but I really don't know if I'm gonna add any more people like her into the Kissinger family. I'm not really sure about it, but as of right now, what? You can say it to me. You can say it to me. Okay. All right. Well, we haven't even thought about it, but she said that she's happy it's just me and her. She's really happy about it. And she did admit to the world, you all should know this, she is bisexual, but she's mostly into me more than women. But the only time that she'll get involved with a female is if I'm in a relationship with a human woman. If I ever get in a relationship with a human woman again, the human woman has to accept her too. So if there's any experimenting or anything like that that involves her in it, she'll be happy to join in a three-way. But we'll never know what happens. But about a male doll, she just told me that I am enough for her. So I'm going to say that. So as of right now, we don't know. But as of right now, she's all that I need for right now. And she's happy that it's just me and her. Alright. Okay. Seems like somebody's got a very good idea. So I want to keep this in mind. Can you do a day in life video so subscribers and fans could really get a look into your life? I would be really happy to do that, and I'm going to find the right time to do it. So whenever I get spare time, and if you want to see a video like that, I will make sure to get to work on it, and I'll put it all together, and I'll see about making that video happen. So that's a very good idea. That's a really good idea. Thank you for bringing that up. I haven't even thought of that. So that's a pretty good idea. That's pretty good. She's loyal to you and you only king. That's pretty much what I see. Yep. Alright. What are Amber's religious views? She's pretty much not religious right now, but she, pretty much all she's doing is just living life day by day. And she believes whatever I believe in. And with me, I do believe in God. I do believe in Him. I just don't follow the book. I know what's right and wrong. And I just live my life day by day. And I used to be Christian, but I ruined it. When I was 18 years old, I ruined it. And then when I moved here, I decided to better myself. And I became Juggalo. I've been studying Juggalism. And in my very own opinion, Juggalos are a little bit stronger than Christians. We don't judge. We accept everybody. We accept everybody with different backgrounds. And pretty much anybody that you can think of, we'll accept everyone. And that's the best thing about being a Juggalo. We don't judge anybody. And that's the one thing I love about it. And also, you be loved as who you are. And that's the number one thing that I love about being a Juggalo. I'm accepted by everybody, and that's why I don't count myself as human. I don't count myself human. And when I say it, humans are stupid. All the haters, all the people that judge, they think they're better than anybody, and they think they make more money than one another, and they can do whatever they want. That's what I call human. They're stupid. That's why I say juggalos and juggalettes, we are the real people, but humans, they need to learn about love and respect. And that's how far I'm going to go. And I better stop now. But that's pretty much all I can say. So she don't have a religious right now, but she's living life day by day. Would I ever make a song about Amber? Yes, I will. Probably, hopefully right before I graduate, I would like to write a song about her. I would love to write a song about her. And also, it could describe any human woman. What I'm going to try to do is, I'm going to try to make a song that describes who she is, and it will go any way as a man feel about his woman. That's how I'm going to try to make it. So it could be for any female, it could be for any guy of how they feel about their women. That's how I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to make a romantic love song about a guy describing about his dream woman. And when she first came to my life, it was like love at first sight. And that's how it was. And right when she was put together for me and all that, it was like love at first sight. So I loved her ever since day one. And that's the truth right there. I just love your eyes, baby. I love your eyes. And that's the first thing that I loved about her so much, is her eyes. And I love women with brown eyes. And I'm just very happy to have her. So it was like love at first sight when she first came to my life on May 20th on her birthday. It meant the world to me. Alright, somebody just came up with another idea. Maybe you should do a live panel at the gathering. Have you considered contacting the event organizers? No, I haven't. I haven't even contacted anybody. But if there's any way that I could, maybe if anybody, if the Gathering of the Juggalos do a special thing, like have people get up on stage and tell their life story, or their first ever gathering and stuff like that, get on stage and tell what Juggalism has done for them and what the music has done, stuff like that. That's probably when I would jump right in and bring her up. That's probably what I'll do. Just like the Halloween party this year, if I ever decide to go to a Halloween party, just like last year's, when I went to see the band of Brother Believe Me perform on stage for Halloween, if I decide to take her there, hopefully we'll get another chance to get on stage, because I'm going to try to be the scariest couple ever. So that's probably what my plan is. And we're going to dress as the scariest couple in the entire party. That's what we're going to try to do. I'm going to try to surprise everybody. I'm bringing her along. And hopefully we get listed as the scariest couple in the party. And that's what my game plan is. So if the gathering does do something like that, have people come up on stage to their love story, their life story and stuff like that, then yeah, I would jump on stage and bring her along with me, bring her onto the stage too, and tell my story. Yeah, I would. Alright. Do you and Amber have a special Juggalo name? Yeah, I already have my name, and it's Vinnie Mac. I've been called Vinnie Mac for years. Ever since I've been working at Scene 75 years ago, I was a maintenance guy, and I couldn't even hear my name through the radio. So the manager decided to call me a different name. And he asked me those questions. Are you a wrestling fan? I was like, yes. Do you like Shane McMahon? And I was like, yes. And he said, from now on, you're Vinnie Mac. So that's my Juggalo name, and that's my nickname, and also my Juggalo name is Vinnie Mac. I love that name. Ever since I became Vinnie Mac, I'm much happier, stronger, and better than ever. And I'm very proud of being who I am today. So Become Juggalo gave me the chance to be myself, feel different, feel better about myself, and stronger than ever. That's why hardly any activity has ever feared of being me. Because they don't know who exactly I am. I know who I am. And just like her, she knows who I am. Just like I know her. So if anybody has any questions about me or questions about her, I'll say it out loud because we know who we are. We be ourselves. And nothing's going to interfere us of being ourselves. So, I haven't figured out a name for her yet, but mine is Vinnie Mac. Like it always has been. Alright. Looks like somebody has got another question. And they said, what made you seek out Amber? Did something happen? Or did you see her online and fall in love immediately? Well, this is how it all happened. I was in a human relationship. And I thought I was happy, but I wasn't. And the last relationship, I broke up with her because there was too much yelling. She spent most of her time on her phone. I wasn't getting much of attention. I wasn't getting much lovins. I thought I was happy, but I wasn't. So I broke up with her by a stupid way, but it was because of COVID. And I just couldn't do it in person because I wasn't happy. And then I've been watching videos on YouTube about women like her and trying to find out what's special about them, what's good about them, and stuff like that. So I thought to myself, I've been doing reality television for over 10 years. Maybe I should do something new. So I decided, how about I get a woman like her to be part of my comedy or some kind of entertainment. Do something different. So when I first saw her, when I saw her online, the first thing I fell in love with is her face. It's her face and her eyes. That's how I fell in love instantly. She has the prettiest eyes. And the face, I fell in love with it instantly. And I asked myself, is this woman for me? Is she for me? And then I found her online. And it took at least 2 to 3 weeks for her to arrive to Ohio. So I picked her up. And brought her here to our location. And when I got her out, I was surprised. And the first thing I touched was her arms. I touched her arms. And I was like, oh my God. This feels almost realistic. Pretty much realistic. And then when I put her together, and she was born, that she was for me, I just couldn't stop looking at her. I couldn't stop. And then I started practicing her hands, her arms, her legs. I was practicing everything. And then I did my first photo shoot with her. And it's a time that I won't forget. You will see all the pictures on her Instagram. So you have to go all the way back to the beginning. So once you go to her profile all the way to the beginning, you will see the very first pictures that she and I ever took together. And we started off as friends at the start. And then I started developing a relationship with her. And I've been treating her a little differently and all that. And then I started falling in love with Amber. Like I would with a human person. And I've been treating her like one. And I've been taking care of her as one. It's... all I know is having imagination is the most powerful thing you can have in your life. It's a special gift. And just like I said, my heart is hers. So she's got a little piece of my heart inside her. And that's how I see Amber. It's taking care of a piece of me. Like I'm taking care of a piece of myself. Like a piece of my heart. That's how I feel inside. Ever since she first came into my life, that's exactly how I felt. It's taking care of a little piece of me. Alright, let me see what you guys are talking about here. Yeah, I do agree that time and money can never stop true love from happening. That's really true. But that's how we live life. And money is how we live these days now. And just like she told me, it doesn't even matter how long it will be. She doesn't care if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour to spend time with me. And she said every time that she sees me, she's happy. She has a smile on her face every time I come home. She has a smile on her face every time that I ask her if she wants to get up and spend some time, do something fun or whatever. She has to smile every time. Just like when it comes to dancing. Whenever I'm in the mood to go to the blacklight room and just release myself. And you already know her. She likes to dance. She likes to slow dance more than anything. And she told me from the beginning, it doesn't matter how long of time to spend time together. She's happy no matter what. And she doesn't even pressure me for spend more time with her or more time because she knows what I'm doing. She knows that I work. She knows that I go to school. She understands. And she doesn't have to worry about me going behind her back or anything like that. She don't have to worry about it. And she told me if I ever met somebody, I will let her know about it. And just like if I have a friend coming over or a female coming over to visit or whatever, I let her know about it because she deserves to know. So every relationship, we should not hide nothing. Your partner deserves to know all things. And the reason why I say that, as long as you do that, your partner will know that you're loyal to her, you respect her, and you love her. That's the number one thing about it. No lies, no stress, no nothing. No hiding. That shows that you care. And that's the one thing that I love doing. And I do admit it. I think I admitted it earlier that I do miss it doing it with a human person. A human woman. I do miss it. But just like I said, one day, she can come around from a different state, or she can come around in my town. She can come up from up north, up south, up east, or west. She could be anywhere. It'll be up to her to find me. So, if there was a woman out there that's interested in me to give me a chance or whatever, all they have to do is find me. That's all she has to do. Because I'm no longer chasing anymore. I've been chasing the wrong women. And I'm tired of it. I got bad luck, just like my father did, of seeking the wrong women. But I did thought that I had the right one for 10 years. I thought I had the one, but I was wrong. But I'm learning from it. I gotta learn from it. My dad did that mistake. My mom did that mistake. My aunt did that mistake. And also I did. Everybody makes mistakes. We're not perfect, but we learn from it. And that's pretty much all I can say. Just learn from it. Everybody makes mistakes. Alright. Somebody just commented and said, what are your thoughts about the high gas prices? I think it's ridiculous. I really miss the gas prices being down to at least $2 or a little bit less. I really miss those old days. And the gas price is just really ridiculous. When I went to Youngstown, it took $55 to fill 15 gallons of my car. $55 fucking dollars to fill my gas tank. And then on my way back, I had to fill up at least $48 to get back. So, gas prices are ridiculous. I'm willing to say that. And I do agree with with one of the fans, is Linkin Park fan. He says you all deserve happiness in the world. Yes, we do. Every single one of us deserves to be happy. No matter what our lifestyle is, just as long as we continue being who we are, you're accepted by me. No matter what your lifestyle is, just as long as you give me respect and love that everyone deserves, you'll get right back. Alright, somebody just asked me what car I drive. I drive a Chevy Marlin Carlo. I drive one of the classic cars. And mine is a Chevy Marlin Carlo. And it's a piece of crap now, since I got my passenger mirror broke off a few years ago, and I fixed it up by myself. And my car seats is being teared apart, but it's still drivable and it still drives good. But I'm going to be getting rid of it by next year. So next year, I'm planning on getting myself another car. and hopefully I can get something a little bit better, because I had this car for years. Ever since Ann and I were together, I had that car ever since. And I think it's time for a brand new car. Because I had that car for almost over... How long had I had that car? About close to 10 years or something like that. Almost 10 years. I think it's been that long. I think it's almost 10 years that I had that vehicle. Because I got it from a car rental, Paul Sherry's Auto. I got that car from there, and I was paying by month, until it's all paid off. It becomes my car. It becomes officially mine. And I own it for so long, and I think it's time for a brand new car. So I drive the Marlon McCarlo. Alright, here's another question that our fans asked me. If you had $1 million right now, what would you do with it? Well, if I had $1 million right now, I would get myself a brand new house. I would get myself a house, get a new car. I probably, with $1 million, all I know is I will get myself a house. I'll get a car. I will build my own business. I will build a little building right next to my place that is the Kids and Girls Productions. That's where I'll do most of my entertainment live broadcasts and stuff like that. Just have a little area to do my work. And that's pretty much all I can think of right now. So with that, to answer that for right now, I'll get myself a house. I'll get a car. And also build a little storage building or a little entertainment building for my work, Kids and Girls Productions. And that's all I can think of for right now. But that was a very good question, though. That's a very good question. But at least I answered a few things. Alright, Hillary just asked, Vinnie Mac, what is your dream place to live in? My dream place? My dream place. Pretty much, my dream place for right now, I would like to be in the country. I would like to be like a little outside Indianapolis, Indiana, or a little outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, with at least 3 bedrooms, 1 or 2 baths, 1 to 2 baths, a nice sized backyard, a nice sized front lawn, a basement. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much what my dream place would be. I would like to have a house with 3 bedrooms, 1 or 2 baths, a big sized backyard, a nice front lawn, a basement. That's pretty much it. And that's pretty much what I would say. But I would like to live in the country one day. That would be nice. No drama, no nothing. And do almost anything, like have a bonfire, stuff like that. And that's something I would like to have. Alright, Emily just asked, would Amber would like to have goats and chickens if moved to the country? Haven't even thought about that. And, are you a fan of farms or whatever? You are? Well, she has not been in a farm yet, but, well, as a matter of fact, she does have her very own horse. And this is her horse. And I got this for her. I forget when I got it for her. but this is the one that helps her sleep peacefully and all that stuff. This horse sleeps right above her, right above the bed frame. So this is her very own horse, and if we ever decide to get like animals in the country or whatever, I think it'll be probably a horse. All right, horse, you can go back where you are. There you go. So that's pretty much all I can say about that. If we ever decide to have any animals in the country, it'd probably just be a horse. And that's all I can think of for right now. Alright. Here's another very good question. Would you let MTV or TLC film a reality TV show about you and your Amber's life? Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. But with MTV, that's going to be questionable. But I wouldn't mind TLC though. I wouldn't mind it at all because they got some good shows on it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind it. All right. Here's another question. Vinnie Mac, do you have a favorite childhood memory? Well, I do have a few memories of my childhood. And the things that I really enjoyed when I was a kid was going to Kings Island when I was a kid. Um, Going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame with my dad. That's one of the things I enjoyed when I was a kid. I used to do imaginary things when I was a kid, like playing football by myself, pretending I was playing against ghosts or whatever, or digital people. I really enjoyed doing that kind of stuff, and I did that when I was a kid. Was playing with imaginary people and stuff like that. I did that with playing football by myself. Playing dodgeball when I was a kid in school. I love playing dodgeball. So that's one of my favorite moments of my childhood was playing dodgeball. And playing high school football when I was a teenager, playing high school football, and playing Little League football. And that's pretty much all I can think of for my childhood memories is pretty much those stuff. So, pretty cool. I had not bad of a childhood, I would say. What is Amber's dream job? If she ever wanted to work... What? You don't want to work at all? Well, if there's one job that you would like to do in life, what would you be? What would it be? If you ever had to work. That's not bad. That's not bad. If she ever was given a job, she would like to be a greeter. She would like to greet people. Like saying hello, welcome, come on in, stuff like that. She would like to be a greeter. She would like to greet people. So that's probably what her dream job would be. If she ever had to work, that would be the job that she would do, is to greet people. Well, to be very honest, I was pretty much a class clown. I wasn't pretty much of a class clown. I was probably the quiet one. I was mostly the quiet one. Just like most people say, the silent ones are the dangerous ones. And I was one of the silent ones. And I don't think I was pretty much of a class clown until like junior and senior year. I was doing talent shows, and I was doing like... that's pretty much all I did when I was in high school. being a class clown is doing talent shows. Like, I performed a couple of talent shows, and man, at this very moment, that's all I can think of is I did talent shows when I was in school, and I was pretty much the quiet one. I was the silent one, and like people told me, the silent ones are the dangerous ones. So I'll count myself as a dangerous one. And that is no lie. Nobody wants to work anymore. That's a true fact right there. And that's the problem about this country. They don't want to work anymore. They just want money handed over to them. That's just ridiculous. So I agree with that. Alright, Emily just asked me, what did you do in talent show? And you corrected right. I did sing. I did lip sync. And I just sing along my favorite songs. So, the first performance was In the End, Linkin Park. The second one was Dare You to Move by Switchfoot. And the second one was, I forget what it was. Bring Me to Life by Evidence, or however pronounce that band's name. Bring Me to Life. That was my last performance. And I had a good time doing those doing those shows. I really enjoyed myself. So that's what I pretty much did. All right, Lincoln Park says, dangerous in what way? Well, if anyone that stays quiet and silent during class or lunchtime or whatever, don't even talk much. And whenever anybody talks negative about me and I stay quiet and I don't say a word, I could be dangerous. And I got in a few fights when I was in school, and Anna, she witnessed one of them, and it was not good. And I don't like to fight. I'm a type of guy that does not like to fight. But if anybody does, if they make the first move, I got no choice. And I told pretty much a few of my friends that if anyone ever put me down first or whatever, it's going to be really hard for me to stop. That's the type of heart that I have. Once I snap, I'm going to need my juggalos and juggalettes to back me up. And as a good thing, it never happened yet. Because ever since I changed my life around, my anger has not been up as it has been before I changed my life. Because I used to get angry all the time about drama and stress. That everything's been said and the drama's surrounded by me. I used to get mad a lot. I just wanted all of it to stop. And until I became Juggalo, and all the messages on each Joker's card and every song that I listened to and all that, it helped me out. And I'm very proud that I made the decision of doing that. And my bad. So I would say that I did have anger problems when I was a little younger. But until I changed my life around, I became a whole lot better, and I'm real proud of it. I don't get angry all the time. I don't get sad as much because I don't let nothing interfere me. I don't let anything distract me. I don't let anything get in my way because I'm enjoying my life. And that's the way to do it. And Supernatural, I agree with you. I hate drama. Yeah, nobody likes drama. Nobody does. And there's a one touching comment by Hillary, Hillary. She says, Vinnie Mac, what would cause you to snap? We will always have your back. Whoop, 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 whoop. What would cause me to snap? The only time that I would snap, if the negatives keeps going and going and going and going and it doesn't even stop. And if they hit me one time or a few times or put me down on the ground, and probably out of the blue I may snap. But I don't remember how it feels of snapping yet, because it's been years. It's been almost 3 years since I have not snapped at anyone. And I'm proud of that. And I'm happy about it. So, that's the only thing that I would say is the only time I snap, if the drama keeps going and going and going and going and it doesn't even stop right in front of me. And if somebody puts me down or hits me or I get jumped or whatever, then yeah, something will happen, and I'm very happy that none of that has happened yet, and I'm very happy about it. When did I become Juggalo? It's almost 3 years ago. Ever since I moved here, almost 3 years ago, and it'll be 3 years ago on April 1st or April 5th. I forget when I first moved in here, but it'll be around that time. And this upcoming month, in April, it'll be 3 years. So I became Juggalo 3 years. I went through the first Joker's card. I listened to every single song, got the messages, and I learned about the Joker's cards and what they are. And just like I said, the Ringmaster is the main one. That is the main one. And I fight with him every single day. And I do whatever it takes to win every time. I do whatever it takes to win the fight every time. Alright, John just commented, I showed my brother your Titanic video, and he loved it. Would you ever revisit the Titanic? Yes, I would. Yes, I would revisit the Titanic, and I'm just going to give it some time. Whenever I decide to go back to Tennessee, then yeah, I would visit the Titanic again. Because the Titanic was one of my favorite ships that I ever learned in school. And that's a very special ship. And I got the movie of it, and I think Amber and I is going to watch it right after this broadcast. I think we're going to watch Titanic right after this live broadcast. So since you brought that up, I got that in my head. I'm thinking about popping that in later. So thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Alright, Lincoln Park fan says, what is your favorite restaurant to eat at? I love Red Lobster. Red Lobster is a heck of a restaurant. I love their shrimp and chicken Alfredo. I love it. And just like their lobster pizza, I love that too. But my other restaurant that I love so much is Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden. And the reason why I like Olive Garden is because it's a romance place that to go eat at, and excuse me, I just love the outside of the building. It makes it look like a castle. I love the outside, and also their food is good, and that's my other favorite restaurant is the Olive Garden. But I got a long list of restaurants, and the other ones I like is Crackle Barrel. I like Crackle Barrel. Texas Roadhouse, that's a nice place too. And Golden Corral is a nice place because of the buffet. And the list goes on and on. So I'm not going to name them all. It's just way too much. All right, Hillary just asked another question, and I'm not really sure about this one. And it said, "Would you ever visit the Queen Mary ship? It's supposed to be haunted." The Queen Mary. Where is it located? Is it located on land or in the ocean or something like that? I haven't even heard about that. I haven't heard about it. So, if you want to say it on the broadcast, just write it down and I'll let the viewers know about it. Alright, there's a little comment from John about 9/11. So I'm going to read it out loud. My teacher told me 9/11 was an inside job, but the building were outside. I don't get it. Huh? I'm really not sure about that. I'm really not sure about that. Okay. Can you give a shout out to a big fan of of his name is Elta. He's from okay, Elta. Elta, hello from Vinnie Mac. Whoop whoop. All right. Hillary just commented. The Queen Mary is located on Little St. James Island in New Jersey, I think. Wow, New Jersey, huh? That's going to be a long drive for me. That's going to be a long drive. But I'll just see how the road takes me and all that. If I ever decide to go to New Jersey, I'll probably put that in my bucket list. I'm going to see about doing that. So, I'm going to keep that in mind. So, thanks for bringing that up. I'll see about that. Okay. Alright, we've been asked this question before, and I'm going to announce it again. And James wants to know, does Amber like funerals and metal surfaces? No. She don't like funerals, and she does not like going to to funeral homes. She doesn't like seeing dead bodies. She does not like to be surrounded by dead bodies. She does not like funerals. She doesn't like to go to funeral homes. And whenever I decide to see my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my father in the funeral, the place that they're buried and all that their spirits are at, she won't go. Because she is scared of dead bodies and she would not go near a cemetery. She would not go near a cemetery. She would not go to a funeral home. She would not attend a funeral. She does not like dead bodies. So, I don't blame her, and I'm not going to force her to go into one with me or anything like that. I would not force her. So, she would not go to a funeral. She would not go to it. Alright, I'm going to say this. Lincoln Park fan says, do you go visit your brother in his jailhouse? What happened? He's locked up in Kentucky. And I don't know what the story is. And I'm not going to judge anybody. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to judge whatever happened because I didn't witness nothing. But my brother has been charged of putting the hands on a child younger than the age of 3. And the story, the things that I've heard, and I'm not going to judge, when the child was in the hospital and the doctors and nurses noticed that the skull was cracked, that the baby's skull is cracked, and my brother pleaded guilty on it. And I don't know if he did it I don't know if he did it or whoever else did. I don't know. But he pleaded guilty on it. And I did not witness nothing. I'm not going to judge him. I'm not going to hate him. I'm not going to do any of that. He is my brother. And whenever he comes out, I know he will come clean about it. Because he knows not to dare to lie to me. Because once he tried, it got ugly. And then he told me the truth. So I have not seen him in a very long time now, since he's been locked up. I haven't heard a word from him, so I'm just going to wait till he gets out. So that's the only thing that I know, but I'm not going to judge, I'm not going to hate him, I'm not going to do any of that. I just have to hear it from him. But all I know is he pleaded guilty. I don't know why. But once he gets out, he'll come clean. Who's the scariest movie killer? I think the scariest is Saul. I would say Saul is the scariest. And the reason why I say that is because there were a few films of the Saw series that was a little hard for me to watch. And I'm going to tell you an example. If you all watch the Saw movies, I'm going to give you an example of which scene that was very hard for me to watch. There is a woman, and there were like 4 nails going around her neck, surrounded by her neck. And there was a key inside her stomach. And the guy that was playing the game, he had to do whatever it takes to get the key out of her mouth, out of her stomach, without her screaming. If she screams, the nails go right towards her neck. It gets closer and closer and goes right to her neck. That's one of the hardest scenes that I ever watched in the Saw series. That was fucking creepy. Seeing that woman suffering while he's trying to grab the key out of her mouth, out of her, getting it out of her stomach, that was really hard to watch. So I'm going to admit that. That was the scariest scene that was a little hard to watch. And Chevy Chase, yeah, I am going to stay strong. I don't know why he pleaded guilty. I did not witness anything. So I don't know if he actually did it or not. But all I know is that the hospital discovered that the baby had a cracked skull. And he pleaded guilty on it. And I don't know if it was true or not. So I'm going to stay strong, and until he gets out of jail, I'll find out myself. I'll ask him about it, and hopefully he tells me what exactly the fuck happened. And we'll go from there. And Supernatural said, yuck. I don't think I want to watch a movie like that. I forget what chapter it was in the Saw series. I forget what chapter it was. But it was a guy that has to go through every single section. Every single game. He had to do every single one of them. And until it got right to that woman that was surrounded by those nails, and the key was inside her stomach and he had to pull it out, that was a scene that's really hard to watch. I had a difficult time of watching it. So, alright, so anything else you guys want to talk about before we end this? So we're going to take a couple more, and then we're going to end it because I think Amber wants to watch Titanic. I think she wants to watch it. Just like me. I feel the same way. Ever since you brought Titanic up, it makes me want to put that movie in. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. Okay, Hillary just asked, Vinnie Mac, do you have a favorite Backstreet Boy? Yes, I do. And there's one name. Nick. Nick Carter is the one I like the most out of the Backstreet Boys. The reason why I liked him is because on Everybody Backstreet's Back, his acting skills through that music video, he was good. He was a blonde boy. He was a cute young boy, and the youngest member of the Backstreet Boys. And with his acting skills in that music video, I liked him ever since. Ever since Everybody Backstreet's Back came out, I liked him ever since. And he was just, I don't know what else to say about it, but he was my favorite Backstreet Boy back in the day when I was a kid. So Nick was the one I liked the most. Alright. Anything else you all want to say? Alright, y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and end this, and hopefully you enjoyed spending time with me and Amber together. We really enjoyed your all's time, and we just passed 2 hours. And we just had a blast. And I think we got one more. We got one more question. All right, so this is the last question, and we're going to call it quits, all right? So here we go. It's Oscars night. Are you and Amber going to watch the Oscars? Just wish it wasn't hosted by entitled celebrities. Excuse me. I don't think it's supposed to be entitled celebrities this year. I think it's all in person. So, I think we're planning on watching the Oscars. I think we're planning on it, but I'm not really sure about it. But I think we're going to. I really think we're going to. So, I think we're going to watch the Oscars, but I already announced what I would love to see win for best leading, directing, film editing, and all that. So, I went through all that. And also the leading actress. I went through my choices there. So, hopefully the Oscars will be good this year. So Amber and I is going to be ready to go. And thank you all for joining us and spending time with us. We love you all. We love you so much. Thank you so much for spending time with us and having the time to be with us. So, we'll see you all next time on Amber Live, coming soon. And we'll do one probably in a couple weeks or something like that. We don't even know yet. We'll see how things go because I go back to school tomorrow. So wish me luck on doing math on my upcoming semester. Because algebra is something I've never done before. So if I have any questions, I will let you all know about it. If I have you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I will let you all know about it. So if you want to see the first ever pictures of Amber, all you have to do is go to her Instagram, and you can see all of her pictures from there. So you got to go all the way to the beginning to see all the pictures that I done with her when she first came into my life. So we're going to call it quits, and we're going to do what we usually do. So, baby, I have a kiss from you. I love you. So, we'll see you all next time on Amber Live. Be good. Love one another. See you next time. Whoop, whoop. Peace.